Hot Wheels sponsored this video today to get an exclusive look at their new Hot Wheels ID toy. Now this combines video games, toys, track building, die-cast cars and the fastest Hot Wheels launcher that they've ever made. And it all starts with this, a brand new line of Hot Wheels cars, Hot Wheels ID. You can see Howling Heat here. If we turn it over to the back, you can see download, scan, game, and then evolve. Because these cars are intelligent, they're smart, you can power them up. And that's because underneath they've got a special chip that records everything you do with the car, whether that's races won, distance, mileage, because each of these cars is uniquely identifiable with that chip, and you register it on your phone or with the special track portal that we'll look at. So we'll come back to look at the full range of cars at the end of the video, but I want to show you how this works. First off, if you just have the car and your smartphone, you can use the NFC reader in that iPhone device to read in the car into the app, and you can see instantly it appears on the screen, and we can tap down to see what the stats of our car. Obviously we've not used this yet, so it's all on zeros. But as we progress and use the car, we can earn distance, we can earn wins, we can earn juice, which you can then spend on upgrades. And that takes us in to the first interactive game element of this, which is a full video game experience where we're racing Hot Wheels cars, both the ones we've got and digital versions, to earn points and to earn juice and to unlock upgrades for our car and to progress. And of course, as you're doing this, you're racking up miles, you're racking up wins. You have to stay in the middle of the track to maximise your speed. Also, you can skid round corners, tap both together to get a boost, and that's because Hot Wheels work with Studio Gobo, who have been responsible for real big video game projects like Disney Infinity in the past, to make this a really fully featured gaming part of the experience. But where it gets really interesting is if you add this Hot Wheels portal to your setup. As you can see, we'll slide this out, and inside you get a couple of the Hot Wheels ID cards. But the best bit is that portal element on the track there. So that will read in the cars as well if you want to use it on an iPad. But it will also connect up to your existing Hot Wheels track, and it's got infrared scanners so it knows how fast your cars are going and who has won. So that's another way for you to power up your Hot Wheels ID cars. But get this, there's a slingshot mode where you use a physical car to project a virtual version into the game. So you can see our ramp going up and down. We have to hit that when it's down on this one to get into that pyramid of blocks and score points. Later on you have to hit it as it's rising to fly through hoops in the air. But this was a fun and pretty tricky way to project that physical car into our virtual game. But I think where things get really exciting is the smart track kit. This isn't just a rework of existing Hot Wheels track with some additions. It's a completely new designed Hot Wheels system that plugs together. The app and the track can talk to each other so they know how you've plugged it together. So the races, the competition, the trajectory, the speed, the distances that you do on the track are all matched one-to-one in the app. And this is where it really crosses from the virtual to the physical and back again, because what you've got in the room is exactly matched on the screen. You can see that the app knows accurately how much energy you're putting into that pump, what the output speed is, and it changes it from just whacking it as hard as you can to really having to hit that perfect blue line zone to get the cars going around just right. And there's plenty of modes that challenge you to do that, to get the cars going around just right. And there's this challenge mode, which was my favourite bit of the game. Set you up with some easy challenges to start with, where you had to hit the exact right energy from your pumping. As you progressed, it got harder and harder, and you had to really become an expert on how to use that pump to get just exactly the right amount of power at the right amount of time translated into the track. What's also nice is this bigger kit has a converter, so you can hook that back in to your existing Hot Wheels track. And that means you can also take on that physical virtual slingshot challenge with this set as well, which is really nice. And it's small touches like this that are going to make it fun. Like we discovered, if you whiz a car backwards and forwards really fast through that sensor, you can spam loads and loads of cars into your Hot Wheels video game. And it's things like this which I think are going to make it really good value for families. And again, there's another adapter where you can mix and match your existing Hot Wheels track with the new version of the digitally enhanced track. And also the game incentivizes kids to play with the physical toys, so you have a certain amount of juice. Once you've used that up in the video game, you head back to the physical play and you can earn more by actually playing with your physical toys. So there you go, that's our video with Mattel looking at their new Hot Wheels ID system. There's a lot to take in here. Of course, you can play just with the car and your smartphone. You can then take it to the tablet with a Portal. You can of course then supersize it with that big new track system. But what's nice is that all of this is cross-compatible with your existing Hot Wheels collection. So I'll leave you to ponder this over. Let us know in the comments what you think of Hot Wheels ID. But here are the full set of cars that we had access to at the event, both unboxed and on that Portal scanner to see them in the app.